Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary Lou with Plan, Heal, and Be Merry. If you're new, welcome. My name is Mary Lou and my channel is primarily about helping my family get out of credit card debt. That is the kind of debt that we're currently working on, so our priorities or our goals are to hopefully have the credit cards paid off by December of 2021. If all goes well, that is when we expect to be credit card debt free. Then we'll start with our student loans, which are myself and my husband, and then move on to car and house and so on, along with the baby steps. So what we're going to work on today is our September budget with me for paycheck for the 11th and for the 15th. These are two of our paychecks that get paid to my husband and myself. Let me show you guys here. We are basically working on paychecks for the 11th and the 15th, and I expect for my husband, or I know my husband was paid, $1,032.95 on the 11th. And then we need to make sure that all of these bills are taken care of. Credit card here should be for $200 if I'm not mistaken. And then we have our insurance, and that should be for like life insurance type of thing, and that is $32.64. Then we have our mortgage, which is currently at $1,449.33. We do have a 15-year mortgage. And then our Netflix will be $17.31. And then our car insurance, that will be taken care of with the paycheck on the 18th. So I need to make sure that all of these bills here are taken care of with my husband and I's payday or paycheck. And let me just add these details here. And I should be paid $1,546.68. So now that I have that information recorded on here, we can go ahead and add our information onto our budget by paycheck worksheet. So here we are going to work on our paycheck, like I said, for the 11th and the 15th. And we'll add that information here. We are starting with a 0 for our income because lastly we decided to do our debt snowball payment of $772.15, which sorry my friends, take two. I was just showing too much information. I do apologize for that. So the last payment that we made was on the 8th for $174, and that is right here as we instructed for our paycheck for the 4th to pay this credit card bill. So that is what reflects there and reflecting there. This is part of our debt snowball. I just made that payment today, and we came to that number from this ending balance here. We decided to throw that at the debt snowball. So now we're going to continue with our paychecks that start with the 0 balance and start with our paychecks from the 11th and the 14th. I was recently asked how it is that my husband and I paycheck our work our budget as a whole, and I will be doing a video to help answer that question and help guide anybody that might be new or just trying to see other people's methods, to give it a try themselves, see if it's something that works out or resonates with you. That's basically how I came to my system. I started with what I knew. I started to implement some examples that I saw, and then from there my own, I guess, steps grew, or my own preference. I'm going to call it a preference because it is just the way that I found works for my husband and I, and is helping us achieve a lot of our goals, or most of our goals, I should say. So let's see what our total income is. I do apologize for that, guys. I'm sorry. I was working my budget and not realizing that I was not in view. So I do apologize. I wanted to start with our paychecks from the 11th, which was my husband's for $1,032.95. And mine was on, or will be on the 15th for $1,546.68. Our total here ends up being $2,579.63. And I was just saying how I don't believe there's a right or wrong way to budget, in my opinion, as long as you are consistent. When you're not consistent, that's when I believe things start to, or that's when I've seen, at least for my personal budget, that things start to fall apart very easily. So as long as you're consistent, you're good. What I'm doing here is basically I am just listing our bills, whether it's expenses, bills, groceries, gasoline. Normally groceries and gasoline would be down here in envelopes, but we use a Chase liquid card, which is a prepaid debit card, and only the amount of money that's in that card is usually how it should be. For groceries, we have been going over, so we do use our debit card for groceries as well. But those debit cards take care of our groceries and our gasoline. So normally I just add those information or that information up here. So I do apologize if that confuses anyone. I start listing out all of our credit cards, and right now I think the only one that will be paying this go around will be our Chase, which is due on the 14th. And then we have life insurance. Let me add that in here. And that should be for $32.68, 64, almost got it. Okay, so the 15th, and then we're gonna do Netflix as well. And this is on the 17th. And I do apologize for my handwriting. I'm writing at a little bit of an uncomfortable angle here. And then we have groceries. And we've been doing our 150. We have gasoline. And we have been doing 35 there. Then I have a few of unexpected expenses, you could say. So first we're going to start with Necessities, which was Aldi, and this was for grocery. And this was over this weekend, and we spent $51.73. Then we have Sunflower, which is kind of like a natural type of grocery store, and we spent $47.03. We purchased some what is it called? I guess vitamins, and we like to get our alkaline water there. We have those jugs that you fill and that kind of thing. So that ended up being a little bit high. I do get my honey there as well, which is how I make my elderberry syrup for my family. So that's part of the reason why it was up there. And then Doterra, we spent $72.91 because I forgot that in this month we have our, what is it called? I guess it's kind of like of a membership due. So an extra $27.91 for Doterra. $27.91. And then next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some expenses that were rather unexpected, and my husband and I have decided to basically make a sinking fund for it, since it's something that I see myself spending every September. So I'd rather be prepared than unprepared as I am in this go around. We made a purchase at Simplified Planner. Sorry, that totally did not fit in there, and that was for $155.91. I purchased a 2021 weekly for work, a 2021 weekly for my budgeting, I'm sorry, for my YouTube, not really my YouTube, my Etsy notes, more of my design, and that's where I keep all the information for colors and all that good stuff. And then I also purchased a daily for academic year so that I could start now and work through next July. Then my husband and I also placed an order under Hobonichi. He has become a planner now and I feel good that I'm rubbing off, because I do believe that it's helping him be more productive, so I am grateful for that. So I got myself my Hobonichi, his Hobonichi, and then I purchased a couple of accessories and a 5-year planner. I think it was the A5. I basically want to have a 5-year planner just to write gratitude and to write memories for the day. Just kind of like a memory planner, but it'll be a journal. Hopefully it'll help me, you know, get some of my anxiety out on paper and have it rather than in my heart. So that is the plan there. And then from Budget Mom, I purchased some planners that I will be giving away to you guys. So those did come in the mail, so I'm super excited about that. Maybe I'll do a little haul video and I'll show you the planners that I got, just so you can have an idea of what it is that my family is using and how we're going to use them. I think that it's smart to be a little bit proactive with that. So hopefully here I'll have a video where I'm sharing with you guys the budget planners that I will be giving away from the Budget Mom. I have two. I have a large one and a small version. And then the Hobonichi and the Simplified Planner, that is for our personal use. So just an FYI there. But don't worry, I do have many, many more items that I will be adding to this giveaway that is coming up here shortly. So stay tuned for that. I'm just waiting on the items to actually arrive to my home so that I can start the giveaway. I want to show you guys what I have have, and just, you know, give you guys the visual rather than just tell you. To me, that's more exciting. So that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm doing here now is I am basically totaling up our expenses for these 2 weeks, and I'm going to see where we are at with our budget there. So 1565493.59. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'll be right back, guys. Let me try to do this math one more time and I'll be right back. After working the math one more time, I came up with a bill total of $2,416.99. So I am going to take my income total and subtract the bill total to find out my leftover. So 2,579.63. 2,416.99. We have $162.64 left over. We have a total of $162.64 left over from these 2 paychecks, including these expenses here. This week is basically our first full week of school, so wish me luck there while I'm trying to do virtual learning for my children and working from home and still trying to keep update. Well, just be accountable with my budget. I want to make sure that I at least do my paycheck budgets so that you guys know where I'm at and what my family is working at, just to help me keep myself accountable, if that makes sense. What we're gonna do with this for now is we're just gonna leave the $162.64 sitting in the account. That way, come Friday when I work on our paycheck to paycheck budget for our paycheck of the September 18th, there we go. I'll add this money onto that paycheck. That way we have enough cash in the account to cover all of our expenses that come from the 18th all the way through our next paycheck, which should be about the 25th. Alright, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me. If you guys have any questions, please don't forget to list them down below. I did have a question with regards to how it is that my husband and I go about our budget, and I will have a video giving you guys a little bit more detail on all that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please go ahead and leave me a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you want to see that video, and I will try my best to bring it here to you guys shortly. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!